I am Master Kambai. Just to let you know, I missed that map in Global League. It's been like a month or two I haven't played it. This game was played back in January. Drake versus Andy. Some people may say it's a counter pick. Yes and no. You will see why during this game. Maybe I will win, maybe my opponent will win. All depends on both players. So, since it was Global League, let's read both profile and let's read the chart. Dirtfoot, Adder, Andy, Sammy, Jake, Drake. So as you can see, he also likes Drake. So we were not that far from a mirror match. The kind of game I hate. So let's read out his rating and his win-loss. Rating 886.23. This is kinda good in my own opinion. When you are always like nearby that 900 mark, you are a decent player. And you can also be considered good if you are experienced. You are not the most skilled out there. It's clear. All 1000 player are much better because there's a big gap between the 900 and the 1000. And between the 1000 and the 1100, there's another big gap. So, this will be an interesting map, I believe. An interesting game, I should say. 53 wins, 65 defeats. So this is not really atrocious. This is not good either. So everything depends on both player, I guess. Combine shall have bases. Rating 895.12. Win 180. Loss 185. And now let's see the top 5. Eagle, Drake, Jess, Sturm, Javier. I want to switch Javier and Sturm. You probably guessed it right. So, let's read the chart. Andy. No day-to-day abilities. Power for 3 stars. Hyper Repair. All unit gain plus 2 HP. Hyper Upgrade for 5 stars. Never mind, 6 stars. What am I talking about? All unit gain plus 5 HP, plus 10 attack, and plus 1 movement. So, I do think out of all of the seals with 6 stars as their super, this is the best one. This is a really strong 6 stars super. Do not underestimate. Never. Always kill off Andy's troop. Now, let's go to Drake. Drake! Naval unit gain plus 1 movement and plus 25 defense. Air unit lose 20% attack. Unaffected by rain except vision. And has higher chance of rain in random weather. Tsunami for 4 stars. All enemy unit lose 1 HP and have their fuel. Typhoon for 7 stars. All enemy units lose 2 HP and have their fuel. Weather change to rain for 1 day. OP. Now, let's speak about the matchup before we go over the replay. If Andy wastes his power, he will lose. If I waste my super or my power, I lose. So we both need to be smart when we use our power and super. This is why I like that kind of matchup. I prefer that over any mirror match. Mirror match are the worst thing ever. Now, there's some kind of dynamic between the both of the CEOs, and it's interesting to see how people adapt to the other player. On mirror match, it's just like a question of styles. You're like, okay, I got my things on the cities and the forest, so I got the upper end, and good luck flipping the table. Here, we can flip the table. I like it. Let's go to the replay. I know I hide the bottom part of the map, but nothing will happen, let's be honest. So, why I like this map? Well, the sea map, I know. This sea map I played a lot. This may be one of the reasons why I like it. And the map is not too big and not too small, it's just the perfect size in my own opinion. Now, this game was played back in January, so I will tell you this. When I look back, I realize that's not a good opening what I just did. I could have captured the city underneath the base. Not the top base, the bottom base. I would get 1k more each single turn. Now, granted, I will have airports faster. I will have more air unit faster. But I'm Drake. So I really don't know what I was thinking when I made this. Maybe I'm just playing out of reflex, I'm guessing. Cannot explain. But I'm telling you, getting that city is better than going for the airport. Capture the base. Entry to infantry. So far, so good. Get the airport, the building, the base, the building. Capture, capture, capture. Interesting, it went for the city or the tower before going for the airport. I kinda disagree with that. You still want your airports early in the game. Now, this may delay his airport, or maybe he will capture all the buildings on the bottom with his infantry he sent at the bottom, and then he will go on the airport. But I still think having the airport as like one of the first few buildings you can get is a good thing. The first one, no, it's bad. You are wasting money. But if it's, for example, the second building you decide to capture, it's really good. Really, really good. Capture, capture. Capture, capture again. Infantry, recon, and infantry now. I have two things to say. The first one, he had 9k. So this means you could have gotten 2 recon, 1 infantry. He could also choose to go for 1 tank, 2 infantry. These are 2 options I'd rather pick over what he did. 1 recon, 2 infantry, you waste money. Now, yes, you will gain back that 3k, but if you went for the tank right away, you could still pick your recon next turn and have the tank on the front line faster. The recon is good for intel, it's not really good for rush. Now, I know a lot of people do like the recon opening, and he had the money for 2 recon. And even if I'm not a fan of it, if you have 2 recon in this map as one of your first few choices, you will be able to scout most of the map, because it's not a big map. If you have a recon on top and one in bottom, the only dark place will be the center. But then, just shift a bit more your recon and you will have a visual over the center. So, Right now, I think that opening is kind of weak with the money he had. But that's me. I'm not the one playing. I mean, I'm not perfect either. I also did wrong things. And now, going for the tower instead of the building. Typical of me back in January, I was kinda bad. I know. Bam, 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 bam. I went for the tank. And here's the why. That's my opening. I prefer tanks over Recon. Tanks are much better. Recon are perfect to gather intel mid to late game. They are essential when you have medium tank and near tank because medium tank and near tank are both blind. So you will need Recon. But early in the game, tanks are just better in my own opinion. But here again, that's me. Other people may say otherwise. And I know for a fact that a lot of very skilled player like the Raycon opening. I fought many of them, so I know what I'm talking about. I just don't like it. Capture the building, tank, infantry, infantry. I guess this is fine. Now with my money, I could have gotten two Raycon and one infantry. That could have been a great pick when I look back. But apparently I wanted a transport copter. Interesting. Capture, capture, capture. So this is very late. I can assume he will use that infantry to go there and then here. I think it's very late to get the airport. You want the airport very fast, as I mentioned earlier, because you can have transport, you can have battle copters, and these two are really good early in the game. Later on the game, they are yes and no, depends on what's going on the map. If you need to push infantry or if you need vision. This, this is based on what's going on. Tank, infantry, infantry. So he went for that unit there. And this is fine. Look, this is not really bad, but I'm not a fan of that. Recon should gather intel. Recon do not play aggressive. They can on infantries, but I'd rather use them to gather intel. Infantry chip damage you. Now, if I roll with a tank, I can one-shot your Recon. This is as simple as that. This is why you don't want to chip damage your own Recon by attacking an infantry. Even if you don't see the damage, damage was dealt. How much? I don't know, I cannot tell, we don't see it. So yeah, this is my take. Now I cap building. Tank, artillery, infantry. I like that kind of build. This is my kind of build at that stage in the game. Captured building on top. Very aggressive in the center. Let's just rewind. He knows I have a tank here. It's really risky to leave your Recon there. Even if you can kill off an infantry and affect my unit count, this is a bad idea. You don't want to sacrifice your Recon for an infantry. You don't want that. Even if you affect your opponent's unit count, this will affect your economy and your vision. You want vision? You need vision. As simple as that. So let's do this. Capture the building. Now I move two tanks around, so now I kinda get it. I start to understand why he did this. The recon is a bait, and I will fall for it. But he will lose intel. He will lose 4K. So yes, that bait is worth it because it will probably kill my tank. But you lost a recon as well. I know the tank worth more, but you built your recon for a reason. And I built my tank for another. I will leave it there. Maybe his reason was to be aggressive on the infantry and not gathering intel. And if it's the case, his recon did its job. My tank job was to maybe scare off recons or kill off recons. So my tank will do its job as well. Because I think I can kill that recon. We will see if I truly kill it, but I don't think that recon survives. Capture, capture. This is dumb, but hey, we are not perfect, right? First strike, sack, kill, sack. Now both of my tanks overlap each other, so it's not free if it chooses to tag one of my tanks. And more than that, it will need vision to see the two tanks. Tank, artillery, infantry again. The anti-air goes for the infantry. The tank first strike me. Now, you see, this is what I'm talking about. You lost your recon, so you buy another one. And this is fine, but at the first place, do not sacrifice your recon. And it wasn't even a bait, because you were not able to truly kill my tank. Because I killed yours. First strike. Go hide in the forest. Rocket, infantry, infantry. Now, I'm not a fan of rockets, but in this map I do think rockets are a good option. Here's the why. They can cover a lot of grounds. There's a lot of roads linked to cities. So this means even if they have shit movement, they can still move around and place themselves on a good place fast. It's rare. Most of the time, terrain doesn't help the rocket launcher. In this specific case, the rocket launcher are really good. Now, I still think medium tank are better, but I didn't have the funds for it. So this is one of the reasons why I bought that rocket. And now, because he lost intel, he lost the recon he had, he cannot see that rocket coming. So I'll just take my time, place my rocket somewhere, and wait until something is in range. So now, he lost a tank. This already looking really bad for him. It's 24 to 21. And value-wise, I almost have a full turn ahead of him. But this is still early in the game, so it's not that bad. Let's see how he reacts to things. He retreats. This is the right thing to do, because if he chooses to attack that tank, yes, it will be one tank for one tank, but then I will kill a second tank. So he will fall another tank behind me, and this is really bad. You don't want that. So he kills my infantry, kill my other infantry. So he also has a that artillery there, which is a really good artillery. Infantry in the mountain, that's fine. Medium tank, recon, one infantry. So now he has two recon on the same side. I think I would have switched both recon there, infantry there to have better visual. Maybe he thinks he has enough with that infantry there, but it's not enough. So my tank fully healed. First strike, I killed the unit. Killed the unit, so I killed his vision. I killed the other unit. Damage in the center, kill in the center. Now I look back, I think I overextended too much. I should have taken more my time. It's actually pretty bad what I did there. I did a really good push without really knowing what he had. So I really don't know if I did the right thing. These two artillery are really good, but they are really exposed and they are not really protected. So let's see how it goes. Recon sees my stuff. I knew it. I really played poorly there. This was a really good turn for my opponent. Medium tank, infantry, infantry. We are back with the Andy team. First strike, kill, damage. Now, usually I tell people finish off units, but now I'm like, maybe I can bait his hyper repair or hyper upgrade, and then I could use my super and really damage him. So, maybe it was the right call, I really don't know. Anyway, we will see how it goes, but that's an option. You can bait in a hyper repair or hyper upgrade if you want. This can be good sometimes. So, capture the building, because why not? Anti-air battlecopter and 2 infantry. Now take a look at the unit count. I got a better unit count and I got better value for my army, but this is not really critical. It's just going in my favor. So now he realized, oh no, he may get my building. So he kills my artillery, got trapped. His medium tank got trapped. Oh my. So yeah, he keeps attacking. This is fine. This is why it was a really bad idea to go into center the way I did. So now we are almost even. Capture the building. Damage, damage, kill. Damage, kill. 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 I send this to repair. I should have expected an artillery. Now, when I look back, I see a common mistake. I kept going for January and maybe February. I'm not quite sure when. I realized it was really bad. Do you see it? My lack of vision. Now you will tell me, oh, but you see the entire map. I could see more if I was smarter. One recon splash into that army, maybe I would be able to see the artillery and not place my medium tank in range of the artillery. Back in January, I kind of found like the recon trash. Even if I have seen at that point Digis, White, both really good player using recons, still didn't value Recon enough, and now I changed. Do I open with a Recon? No, but I most of the time I make sure I have a Recon mid game to late game. If I don't, well, it means I'm losing because I did not add the money or a reason happened. Something happened, I don't have a Recon. So, Recon are very important mid game to late game. They are essential for your army because otherwise you will just throw your medium tank into artillery range, or your rocket launcher in my case won't be able to see anything, and this is wrong. So let's see how it goes. I go for the building. He has no defense because I killed most of his troops there, and now most of his troops are in the center. I the anti-air in the forest because I know he has nothing. Medium tank, infantry. Now instead of that second infantry, this could be a great opportunity to get a Recon out. But I didn't value Recon at that time, so no Recon for me. He goes for the building on top, but it's too late. I will get it. As I said, he shot that medium tank. Again. Now my medium tank is trapped. That was very clever, and I was stupid. Now I use my Typhoon. Now some of you may say, oh, you are wasting it. Look at the board. If I am able to kill his Recon, I will be happy. If I am able to kill a bunch of his infantry, I will be happy again. The whole point of a Typhoon is to push with what you can push and kill stuff and clear the map. Will I succeed? Will I waste this Typhoon? We will see. So, first strike, pretty good. Join, I'm not a fan of that. Kill, capture. So, I killed 1 unit so far. I killed 2 units so far. 3 units. 4 units. 5 units, 6 units. 7 units. So I destroyed 7 units. My push was really strong. If you can kill up to, I will say like 5, you can kill 5 units with your Typhoon. This was a good Typhoon. 7 is really strong. Just take a look at the unit count. I got 10 units above him. And I got a lot more value than him. But now the value will change because he will use hyper upgrade. But the unit count is atrocious for him right now. Why? Well, I had a good push with my Typhoon. When you use Typhoon or Winter Fury against Andy, make sure to kill at least 5 units. You will be happy if you kill at least 5 units. Either you will come back in the race or you will take the lead, and I just took the lead. So let's see how it goes. Hyper upgrade. You see, he's still behind in terms of value and unit count. Can he kill a few of my unit? We will see. Now, because of the rain, he doesn't see much. And this is fine. This is part of Typhoon. This is why Typhoon is so good. Now he kills my stuff. Kill my infantry. Kill the other infantry. Kill the other infantry. And look, he also had a lot of repairs to do, so this affected his economy. So, now I shoot this, try to kill that, I failed, kill, damage, damage, kill. Now you see these two capture are I don't know how to say it. These units are helping the captures. So he will need to use this stuff to kill my things and damage these capping units. Now, right now, I got the unit count lead at the start of my turn. And I also got, well, not really the value, but this may change. There's a glitch, the infantry got inside the anti-air. Very funny. Battlecopter tank, infantry, and artillery. You see, instead of that artillery, another recon could have been a good option. If I had to recon, I would see most of this, and probably most of that or most of this, depending where I left the recon. That rocket is really exposed. I do think it was a really bad idea to leave it there. But hey, things happen. That rocket wants some eat. Damage, kill, kill, damage, kill, damage, kill, kill. Now, you see, this was a very good comeback. He killed a lot of my units there. Bomber, very interesting. He will base skip because he doesn't have funds. And you all know my feeling toward base skipping. Now, just take a look. I got more charge than him because I used my super first. And this will be amazing for me. So now let's see how I react. Kill the infantry. Capture the building in the center. Kill the infantry. First strike. Kill the infantry. Kill the infantry. Kill the recon. Anti-air, artillery, infantry. Now, instead of that infantry, I do think a tank could have been better. I have a lot of infantry and I got control over the economy, so I don't need that many infantry anymore. Just take a look. There's a gap of 6 units. So this is telling a lot. This means he's really only very bad spot right now. So let's see how he reacts. First strike the infantry, kill the infantry, kill the infantry. This was a really good turn. Kill the infantry. Kill the infantry, go for repair. Kill my medium tank. So now just take a look. I am charging my meter so fast. This is getting crazy. Recon, infantry, tank. This is fine. I don't have much to say there. So let's keep going here. 17 to 19. This is pretty bad for me right now. First strike, kill, kill, try to kill. So right now, he will need to do something to move things around, because I got 4k more than him each single turn. So this means I have the capacity to have a bigger army than him. So he will need to do something about that. Tank, infantry again. Now, take a look. 20 to 17. Will this change? Kill. That was a really good bomber there. The bomber paid itself back, which is really good. And now I use hyper upgrade mid-turn. Is it good or bad? It's actually really good. Because you see, he is able to smash my rocket because of that. And he can kill a lot of my units this way. So this was a very strong hyper upgrade. Take a look at the value. But now I laugh because he will take full on the Tempest. So take a look at the value, it still has the lead, but I will slowly come back, don't worry about that. Kill my infantry, try to capture the building, kill the tank, damage, 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 kill. So now he base skipped. This is a major mistake. And here's the why. You just took the lead. You struggled to survive so far. And now you base skip. The medium tank will be good. I'm not telling it's trash to have medium tank. Just saying here, it's important the unit count. Because he's not really only... Well, he's winning in terms of value, but I have the better income, and he has a lot of damaged units. So, it's not really a winning situation. He has a small lead. I will be honest, I'm not gonna lie. He has a small lead. Now, if we just look at the numbers, he has crazy value. But it's normal because it's Andy, first of all, and second, he just got another medium tank. So now let's see if I can turn the table, if I can do something. So I killed 2 medium tanks. Just take a look at the value. The value dropped very fast. Now I try to go for the building, damage to copter, got trapped, damage, move to rocket, infantry, and infantry. Now, I will keep enforcing this and saying this. I need more recon. You see, instead of these 2 infantry, I should have gotten another recon. This was a bad turn for me. Now, 19 to 17, and he has a small value lead. Let's see how he reacts. Kill my infantry, damage my infantry, damage my tank, kill my tank, damage my infantry, kill my infantry. Right now he's doing well. Damage my infantry. The bomber may crash. I use tsunami, maybe this bomber will crash. So now he will need to spend money in APCs or his unit will crash. So tank, infantry, infantry, battlecopter. If we take a look at the value, he has a 13k lead. But this is the start of my turn, so maybe I can flip this around. Join cap. Kill the infantry. Well, try to kill the infantry. Damage. Recon! I just realized I was stupid the entire game. Hell yeah, this is how we do. I think the result, I will probably lose the game. Yeah, for the looks of it, I think I will lose. I don't have any infantry in the center, so yeah, I think I lost. Yeah, I lost. So, Yeah, I think what really killed me, what made me lose, is my lack of vision. I didn't have any vision, and this truly hurts me in a lot of ways. So I have more recon. This is all I can say right now. I hope guys still enjoyed. A like, comment, and subscribe. We will see each other in future video. Have a great day.